Hello and welcome to another video in Foundations of Maternal and Newborn Health. In today's video, we're going to be talking about endocrinology. So endocrinology is the study of endocrines, which are hormones. And hormones are just signals that your body makes that travel around your body. And it's your way of your body controlling your other body parts through these compounds, through these hormones. And hormones are created by glands. And glands are just organs that make hormones. So glands just make hormones. And so a good example of this is actually there's an organ in the brain, there's a gland in the brain, and we'll talk about this gland in another video. It's drawn here in purple, and it signals down to your ovaries. So these are your ovaries down here. This is your ovaries. And then your ovaries signal to the rest of your body. So these create hormones that signal out to the rest of your body. And one of the ways these hormones are regulated is through what is known as negative feedback loops. Negative feedback loops. So how these negative feedback loops work is these hormones try to maintain ideal levels within the blood. So if you had hormone A, and this is within the brain. So it's released from the brain and it travels down to the ovaries. So it travels to the ovaries and it tells the ovaries to produce hormone B. And this is in the ovaries. So hormone A tells your ovaries to release hormone B out into your body. So hormone B then travels to the rest of your body, and it'll tell your body to do something. But these hormones maintain their ideal levels because hormone B actually inhibits hormone A. So I think this can be best demonstrated with a graph. So if on the y-axis we have the concentration of hormone in the blood, and on the x-axis we have time, and there's some ideal amount of hormone that you ideally want to have floating around in your blood of both hormone A and hormone B. So this dotted line is the ideal amount of hormone. And so if we look at hormone A over time, it will start increasing, let's say. And as it starts increasing, hormone A causes hormone B to be released in the ovaries. So as it starts increasing, hormone B starts increasing. But then as hormone B starts increasing, it inhibits hormone A from being produced. So the levels of hormone A start to drop. And then the levels of hormone B start to drop as well. Hormone B levels get so high that hormone A levels actually go kind of lower than you'd ideally want. But because hormone B levels start dropping, hormone A levels will start going up again. And the same is true for hormone B. So they'll start dropping because hormone A starts disappearing. So hormone B no longer gets produced. And you can see very quickly over time your body cycles through levels of hormone A and hormone B being a little bit higher and then a little bit lower, and then a little bit higher, and a little bit lower. But your body's always staying close to this ideal amount of hormone within the body. And so these negative feedback loops lead to the body keeping these ideal hormone levels, or at least close to these ideal hormone levels over time. And this introduces an important concept called homeostasis. And so this is a fancy word, but really it just means the healthy body state. The healthy body state. And if you think about this, you can probably imagine there's kind of an ideal state for your body to be in terms of things like temperature, right? So you don't want to be too hot or too cold. Same for hunger, right? You don't want to be too full or too hungry. Same for thirst, right? You don't want to be too thirsty or drink too much water. And there are many, many other examples. Hormone levels would be another example, and this is the one kind of we're talking about here. But there's kind of this healthy state that your body tries to maintain a comfortable temperature, a comfortable amount of hormones, and it all does this through negative feedback loops.